I feel like I'm doing everything I said I wouldn't. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm currently about to put on my classic lip combo, starting with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. I'm telling you guys, this is the secret to making your lipstick last all day. I remember when I was reporting, I would put this on at like, I don't know, 4 a.m. and for my like 8 o'clock live shot, I still didn't have to touch up just because I had this stuff on as a step 1. The next one in my little 3-step, I let this dry for like a little bit, but it's the classic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Such a good color, I feel like, for so many lips. They also have a medium one if maybe like a deeper lipstick looks better on you, still very neutral. So I just put this on right on top. And then I top it off with the Buxom Lip Gloss in Dolly. Love this stuff. It's just like such a good consistency. I also love the shade. I normally just do it center of my lips. I read literally, like, I think I was 12 in a magazine that putting lip gloss just on the center of your lips makes your lips look bigger, and I've held on to that my whole life. Like, I don't even know. I don't think anything really makes my lips look big, but in my head, it does. And by the way, right now you're probably like, where are you? This is my downstairs bathroom. I remember, oh my gosh, when we first got this house, it was like a very controversial thing. I just didn't show this bathroom. I mean, look, it's like just a tiny little, you know, nothing crazy. And people were like, how did you buy a house that doesn't have a bathroom like on the main level? Like, that's crazy. And lo and behold, we do. Oh, Ash, you're not coming with us.
Oh, stop.
Do you have your teeth in?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh. You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
I forgot.
This morning I came down the stairs and my mom smiled because, explain, you don't have teeth right now.
Right, I am going to have permanent teeth. So I'm in the process of dental implants, and it's a many-step process. So I had my bone graft. That takes 4 to 5 months to heal.
And normally your temps could stay in, but they hurt you.
Right, so I'm not completely healed yet from the other thing.
So you take them out at night and forgot to put them. I was like, oh my gosh, you have stuff in it. It looks like you have black stuff in your teeth. It's such a scary sight. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. It'd be scary for me. Like that. Like if I ever have to get my teeth pulled, I cannot view myself in that light. But today's an exciting day. We can explain in the car. I'm finally going to be getting things for my nursery. Hence my mother's presence and why she is in. Well, actually, you're in Cincinnati for 2 reasons. 1, baby stuff, and 2.
Neil?
No, the housing stuff.
Oh, the housing stuff.
You're not here for Neil.
It's not only about you, Clance.
Well, this is my visit. You've gone for Neil stuff before.
And Timmy's my favorite dog.
Mom, shut up. You know Asher's the best.
And I love Arthur the cat.
No, you don't. He literally attacked you yesterday in front of my eyes. Arthur the cat attacked me. Okay, by the way, now I'm exaggerating.
He was just stressed because of the dogs.
He attacked her feet, so it's not like he attacked like her face or anything. But yeah, so today I'm so excited because, okay, I have a couple of like things I want to tackle. Number 1 is the recliner / glider, like whatever I choose for the nursery. This is like the top of the list, so important because it is where you're going to be spending like all your time when you're so sleep deprived. Hopefully nursing my baby if I can. You are not a nurser though. No. I'm a formula kid, guys. I'm a formula kid. I think that's why I really don't care. Like, it might be different, but if I can't nurse, I'm really not attached to it, so to speak.
Right. I mean, I know it's best, but you also want to make sure. You know, the first one was Neil, and he just had no interest. I couldn't get him to nurse for any length of time. In the long run, when I switched, he was never a good eater, and today, at 31 years old, as you know, just is not a good eater.
I know.
So whether that was it, but he wouldn't nurse for any length of time, and I seem to do better with the bottle. You'll have to ask questions because you're on medication. I don't know if that affects it. I saw a couple of things about PCOS. Some people have issues with milk supply because your hormones, obviously.
Either way, obviously I'll be getting up all throughout the night to feed the baby, and basically where you are sitting is so important. So I am taking this seriously. We're gonna be tackling 2 stores for that today, Crate and Barrel and Pottery Barn Kids. I've seen some good reviews at both. I just really wanna make sure it's a good option. And obviously, like, I'm technically, I don't think we're doing this really that early, just because some things are on back order, it takes a while to come. Also, I've always had the mindset, like, if you're not early or late, like, I always need to be early for events, and it also has to do with like this, like I must have everything prepared. Also, what is up with, I've been seeing so many people, influencers, YouTubers, everyone, going into labor so early. Like, people aren't prepared. They don't even have like the nursery, because they were like, I'm gonna do the nursery at like 36, 37 weeks, whatever. All right, we just got to Crate and Barrel. They've got 3 options. This is the one I've heard a lot about.
Okay, Goldilocks.
That's nice that it's electric. Oh, and then it goes, I could look, I mean, I
Buy it for me.
I've heard people say they don't want to do this because they don't want to fall asleep by accident.
The middle one to me was softer. I like, just like my mattress, I like as soft as possible.
Okay, so far I will keep this in mind, because I do want to go to Pottery Barn no matter what. But this is nice. Oh, and also it's like
They're like $1,000. They're really expensive.
oh my gosh. All right, the little consensus is that the Crate and Kids section is adorable, but so freaking expensive.
It is. They can charge it. They know new parents are over the top.
Chalkboards will always make me feel some type of way. Like, Mom, remember I would just spend hours in the basement just writing on my chalkboard and pretending to be a teacher?
I just said to you, if like how kids are different, you would love this, but you would force to be my teacher. You know, Neil would have loved this because he was so good at putting together puzzles and all that kind of stuff.
What was my skill?
Yours was creating, writing.
I'm just saying, you really called Neil's skill out there and you didn't call mine out.
I did.
But yeah.
Imagine that your baby is going to be this small to fit in here.
That's gonna be the baby. Okay, so everything I saw here, like with the recliner thing, because I'm not getting anything else, but locked and loaded in my head. Next stop, Pottery Barn Kids. Okay guys, we're at Pottery Barn Kids and we have found the Mecca. I just sat in this one. It's insane. What?
Do you know who I found?
Who'd you find?
Okay, keep recording.
I'm recording. 1 second, I'm going back. This feels so good. The other one in Crate and Barrel felt like hard. What? What do you want?
Okay, I found someone. You're not gonna believe it.
Oh, is it Baby Burke?
It's Baby Burke. That was your baby that you carried around.
I know. My parents told Neil and I, do you know what Neil's toy was? It was the first time we could pick out a toy. I don't remember.
Was it a Power Ranger or the little horse?
I loved her so much.
I know.
Actually, and the one thing I remember you always said, you were happy because it showed I didn't think every kid had to look like me.
Right. And even when you got the one American Girl doll you ever had.
It was Kit.
But I didn't want you to get one that looked like you. Like, why should everyone?
Yeah,
And that was the idea of American Girl dolls. But
yeah.
I just like people to know that everyone is different.
Okay, so here's the current decision. They have these quick ship fabrics that come within, I think they said, what, 3 to 5 weeks? Or they have all of these different like samples. I always thought I wanted like a pure white, but it could be like 10 to 12 weeks. And knowing myself, like, okay, for example, that looks so beautiful and magical, minus the fact that the baby's really gonna spit up a lot, but whatever. I don't think my anxiety levels can hold out, because what if like 10 to 12 weeks turns into 14 to 16 and then the baby's here and then, yeah, so I don't know.
It's your decision, but that could be stressful that you'll want everything.
Yeah.
You do get to the point that you want everything done.
Pottery Barn Kids was a ravishing success. Like, seriously, that was the place. And what I decided to do is we kind of splurged on a nice power recliner, and then found a really cheap crib that was on sale. And I already have a dresser that I'm going to be repurposing. So found like a good way to make it all work within the budget. And now we are at the Cheesecake Factory. And Mom, did you know you committed a cardinal sin?
What did I do?
We stopped into a kid's store. You referred to the fact that the cashier was pregnant. What if she was bloated?
I could tell.
No, I got so
absolutely
nervous.
Knew it. Clancy, she's doing like a week.
I really, like, my face was so red. Even she was like, what is this woman saying? It was so bad. Number 1 tip, guys, you don't say it.
I've never been wrong.
Well, the day is gonna, didn't you worked with someone who didn't know she was pregnant until guys, my mom worked with someone who didn't know she was pregnant until the day she delivered the baby, and like
she called 911 and said that her appendix burst.
She thought she was bloated.
Yeah.
Because weren't people in the office
Everyone
asking?
knew it. Yes, everyone knew it. She was a young girl, and she was still playing softball on the team or the kickball team that we had, and drinking and everything. And someone did say to her, "Are you sure you should be drinking?" And she kept telling everyone, "I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat." She wasn't a heavy person. And she kept saying she was gaining weight.
And then she had the baby.
Complete denial.
And it was, she wasn't married or anything. I don't think she wanted to have the baby, so she was in denial.
Well, the father worked with us as well.
Oh, really?
He was married to someone else.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if he was in denial.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, this is the one thing I miss about a traditional work environment.
Yeah.
The work drama. Don't you miss the work drama?
Yeah, that was a biggie.
I love work drama. There's so much drama in the office because like the possibilities are endless with all the people and like coming together.
Yeah, but there's happy stuff. Look at somebody that I worked with, because now that I've left the company, just had triplets.
Yeah,
last week.
we don't care about the happy stuff. We want the juice. Oh my gosh, guys, this is the lunch portion. Like, I don't even know what the dinner portion would be, but I'm so happy because I'm so freaking hungry, and Mom is just getting some very soft things.
And I'll wait for me.
This is pregnancy. Very healthy order. What's your excuse? Just kidding.
I need soft stuff.
Oh, that is true for the ice cream.
Everything I got was soft.
Hi guys, okay, I never know how to greet the vlog when it's not morning, because saying like, morning guys, that's so normal. Right now it's afternoon. What is a girl supposed to say? Like, I can't just say like, good afternoon, like that's weird, but we had ourselves a whole morning because Zach's grandma and aunt are in town, so that was nice. Asher is so tired. We have just been so active today with him. And oh my gosh, I am cracking up because I just went onto our podcast Instagram, saw Gaby posted a story, and you know what? I can insert the story here.
Hello everybody, Gaby here. I was on Clancy's YouTube and see this video titled Disappointing Podcast. As you know, I am her podcast co-host, and I don't know why I said co-host like that. That was weird. But I just watched the video in absolute terror, wondering if she was about to slam me for like being a disappointing podcast host. And thankfully that is not what happened.
I didn't even think about that when I made the title of that video, Disappointing Podcast. It has to do with the Travis Kelce podcast I went to, but like that's so funny when she was clicking it, like what the heck, like did Clancy just like hate the one we just did? So but right now my mom and I are about to hit up Morrison Doors. I just want to look at like some baby stuff. A lot of the things I want to buy I'm actually going to hold off on because I'm guessing I'll put it on a registry. I know I never did a bridal shower, but I do plan on doing, or I guess my mom plans on doing just a small baby shower for me in New York. So baby showers I find acceptable. Bridal showers, they're just not my thing. I just always felt so weird. I'm like, you really don't need to like throw a party for me to get married. I don't know. Because I'm like, the party is coming. Like the party, like literally I'm about to get married and you're all gonna come to the party with a baby shower. I get it, because like you're not invited to the hospital to watch me give birth, so this makes sense. Guys, we just walked into Target as if this wasn't already my favorite place on earth. Pickleball Point, are you kidding me? They have a whole selection of pickleball stuff. Wow, although like that type of thing like looks so ugly on me. Like, I don't like it. Wow, honestly, like I'm not gonna lie. Is it just me or is all of this pretty ugly? Like now that I'm actually looking around.
Well, I don't think that this is flattering to the model.
I don't know. Like this is like a weird shade of yellow that, yeah, never mind guys, upon further inspection, they missed the mark. Okay guys, the current question, please, if you're a mom or you know anything about this, is the expensive stroller worth it? I've had a lot of friends who bought the expensive stroller. I'm talking like a $1,000 stroller, and they swear by it. They say like, oh my gosh, you have to splurge. Or I'm here in Target. These ones are just like $100 or $200. They feel good to me, but I obviously know nothing about strollers, not to mention it's on like this flat surface. I don't know. This feels fine to me, but I just don't know. I don't want to spend a lot of money and then it's just a waste of money, but I also don't want to regret going the cheap route. So please let me know. I am actually unwell. That is all. This is so freaking cute. We just got home, but I was just thinking to myself, I feel like I'm doing everything I said I wouldn't, which when I first became pregnant, I thought like, okay, obviously I'm going to post like my pregnancy announcement video, but after that, like, I don't really want to refer to my pregnancy every video, like who wants to see that? Like, that's just annoying. And even though I enjoy watching pregnant videos, but that's just because of the phase of life I'm in. You know, I'm in my 20s, I'm looking to start a family, so of course I enjoy that. For the average person though, maybe not so much, but guys, like literally every single video, even if it's not in the title, I mean, I'm talking about pregnant this, pregnant that, and it's just so hard because this is genuinely my entire life. Like, I wake up every morning and I'm just like, I'm pregnant. I'm so grateful. Oh my gosh. Like, I walk around, like, there's literally like not a second that goes by in every day that I'm not like thinking about this. It's just such a big part of my life. And my vlog channel like this is quite literally showing my life. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find a balance between, you know, not wanting to be that annoying person who's just constantly talking about their pregnancy. At the same time, like, if you follow me on Instagram, I rarely post about it. Like, I'm not constantly like like I'm not trying to talk about it, or, you know, it's just happening so naturally on my YouTube channel without me meaning to. You know, I'm just at the phase where I'm buying things, and I don't know. It literally is my whole life right now, which I wouldn't have any other way. I don't know. I want to pop in here and say, like, not I'm sorry, because that's, like, not it. Bear with me, guys. It's just, I'm clearly very excited about it, and there's just a lot still to be done. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little experimenting with some chocolate shakes. That sounds so freaking good. Also, it's going to be a big question of the hour. I got this chocolate ice cream. It's lactose-free, but it still contains the milk protein. So I don't know what's about to happen with my stomach, but I am willing to take that risk. And then my mom is doing
the good stuff. The good stuff.
We're getting our workout in when we scoop it out.
Yeah, that's why I was just making this spoon hot with hot water. But
oh, that's a little trick. Wow, from the expert.
Yeah. And
how much milk are you gonna put in?
Just to thin it out, pretty much.
You don't know how much we need?
It's not, you know, like an exact science. No matter what, it tastes good.
Dang it, I made mine way too thin. All right, let's do the taste test. Oh my gosh, whoa. I have not had anything that tastes remotely that good in, wow. Wow. Next time, note to self, I have to make it not as thin, but that's some good stuff. My mom and I have some pretty devastating news about why we are currently boycotting People magazine.
And People magazine, you know, is my favorite. It was always on my train because it was the perfect length to read on a train. But
I know, and I love People.
I know, so I figured my short plane trip, I would pick up 2 issues of People magazine. Issue number 1, issue number 2. And I realized when I was on the plane, how can they do this? It's the identical issue. It has different covers, and every single article in it, every single photo is identical.
That is literally insanity. Like, are they trying to trick people?
I don't know. Like,
clearly they are.
Should I email them that I would like a refund?
You're $3.99.
Yeah.
How much is it?
$6.99.
$6.99.
$6.99. I want $7 back.
Yeah, that's crazy. Asher's like, let me get in on this. This is ridiculous.
Asher.
And we do have a little update, an upsetting update about the whole housing situation for my parents. I thought we were literally like, we were right there, Mom. She was going to rent an apartment.
Yeah, I don't think it's upsetting because I emailed the woman back about the apartment, just saying I might try it again in a couple of months. This might be too early to pull the trigger. And after our conversation with Dad, it sounded so New York, conversation.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
I'm from New York.
Well, shape up because you're about to be a Cincinnati.
I know. We hope.
I
think I have Dad on the ropes.
No, this is, okay, and wait, let me just say, with this whole moving situation, I listened to a conversation 2 nights ago between my mom and my dad that sounded like he's like, no, this is ridiculous, this is awful. We go to lunch with Zach's family yesterday, and my mom says that. She's like, Tommy's like so close to saying yes.
Right. You don't understand. We've been married for 35 years. I know when I have him on the ropes, and everybody knows that's a boxing term.
You're obsessed with that term.
Well, it's a boxing term. And it's because if he shows any type of emotion, like he did, he's like, well, I don't know. Or if he says a definitive statement, That means I've got him. I said to him, well then, when will you move? For him to throw out months, it's done. When he says February or March, we know it's in the works then.
Yeah.
So we've had that in our life where he says, there will never be a dog in this house. And the next thing, he's having a cup of tea on the couch with his new dog.
Walter.
So, yes.
And
every
Kelly
dog.
and Molly.
Right, every dog.
He just doesn't like change.
He does not. And he's not someone to jump into something. So if I get an idea, like get the phone, get the directory, let me call this person, I'll be there in 10 minutes. He's like, well, yeah, someday I'll, you know, you have to light a fire under him, which is what I did.
So yeah, basically they're not doing the apartment anymore, but maybe. They're just not doing it yet. We don't know. It's a mess.
But I have to be here for baby.
I know. Neil, do you want them to move here?
Yes, yeah.
Gee, and he's Tom Burke.
Literally.
Call Dad.
Tom Burke Jr.
Do a phone call with Dad and you'll get the same exact, I suppose.
Asher wants it so badly. Oh, and when, speaking of the whole moving thing, we're about to go look at a condo.
Oh, that's right.
But like, you're not getting the condo.
No, I was going to do that only if he said he would not buy here, because that could have been buy here
And
as
live
a
in New
second
York.
house. Yeah.
Oh, and really quickly, my outfit of the day, minus the, I'm wearing white sneakers with it, but I just don't want to wear them on the carpet. This dress, I can see if Lulu still has it available because it is one of my all-time favorite dresses from there. Great material, and I just love like the fit and flow of it. Like I love it for running errands, going out with friends, like whatever it might be. Definitely one of my all-time faves.
Funny, young people have all these monitors now for work.
Oh, I know.
Oh, see, this is good.
What?
It's a walk-in shower.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's why I looked at the tub.
Well, my mom fell in love. I thought we were just going for fun, and now she's like, I must live there.
I know.
But I don't think it's in the cards. I just don't know. So much drama, so little time. But now we're gonna swing by, pick Neil up, and go to, this has to be my favorite Cincinnati restaurant. Like I have been wanting this meal for so many months, and it just hasn't been in the cards because every time I look, they're full for reservations because they're so popular. But for lunch, I got us in Kruger's. Kruger's. It is so good. I'm so excited. So whenever I hype up a restaurant, my experience is always subpar because you know what it is? Whenever obviously you guys know I have a lot of allergies and I take things off salads, I take things off sandwiches, like I say, I have the chicken club without the cheese, all of that. I feel like whenever I take something off, the chef is almost like angry and they're like, you know what, she's gonna get nothing. We're actually gonna take everything off to sabotage me. Were you about to say something?
No, I just laughed.
Oh, I thought you opened your mouth. Because it did happen in London. Remember in London, I'm like...
Well, London, they gave you a plate of lettuce.
Yeah, I'm literally like, may I have this whole salad, just no cheese. That's literally it. It's not that crazy. And they literally just gave me a plate of lettuce. Like, we had to be like, can you, like... I don't mean to be mean, but like, can you please, like, put something on it? Like, there were things on this salad originally. But yeah, it was fine. It's just we're missing a lot of things.
Can I interrupt as
Yeah.
well? We had a place in London that told us, no, we are not making any changes.
I know. And you know what? That is why, because people are like, Clancy, like, stop acting like you're acting so, I don't know what the word is, scared or whatever.
Yeah.
That's why, because sometimes people are angry at me and I don't like that. And I'm not trying to walk into a place and be a diva. But then I have the incident like yesterday at lunch. They did put, what was it, feta cheese? They accidentally put it. I didn't want to be difficult, so I tried to take it out, but like feta cheese is the worst. And I paid for it, is all I will say. Let's not get into it. But anyway, right now we are going to Costco for 2 reasons. And number 1, I want to check out Costco to see if it's somewhere I would like to be a member, especially now that I have a dog and a baby on the way. It never made sense for just Zach and me, but the dog and the baby, it's definitely enticing. So my mom has a membership. And then the second reason is we need to feed Neil.
He gets mad, but we'll do it. We'll load up his fridge and freezer.
Every time my mom comes into town, she loads up his fridge and freezer with things he doesn't like.
Well, you're going to decide. He liked the cookies last time.
Yeah.
He does eat, certain things.
He just doesn't like food, so we have to try to entice him with some food. Update, we've been here for approximately 7 minutes, and I'm very much so over this. It's just so big and my feet hurt.
Okay, I'm trying to like draw a conclusion as to whether or not I should get a Costco card. I think it's really worth it if you're hosting a lot because, for example, these cakes are $16 for the entire cake. Like if you're hosting a birthday party, something like that, they have all these platters that aren't expensive. So, and oh my gosh, by the way, like this looks so freaking good. I have had quite the sweet tooth lately, I am not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness, guys, we just came across the baby aisle. Look at these. Boy or girl, you guys know, like they would have to wear it because of my dad. Those are so perfect. Are you gonna say anything? No. I'm just gonna smile. Oh my god. We're back home. I'm reunited with my pup. I'm wondering, guys, for dog owners out there, when do you stop missing them when you run errands? Like, even just going to the store, and this is why I seriously became like a recluse in the first month or two of having him. I just don't like to be away from him. And oh my gosh, guys, wait, I have a predicament. And I feel like I'm always asking for advice from moms, but seriously, you guys are like the only ones who will be able to tell me, particularly if you're a mom who had her baby, like if you were pregnant before. Carly's wedding is coming up in August. I am probably going to be doing a baby shower in New York as well the weekend before so that I'm not constantly going back and forth to New York because I still have to go to New York in a couple of weeks to her, did I say? Yeah, her bridal shower. So like it's just a lot of traveling coming up. But so I'm trying to like minimize the amount of times back and forth. So I'm going to do my baby shower and then her wedding the next weekend, meaning I'll be in New York for like a solid week and a half minimum. And I just don't think I can leave Asher that long. Zach's going to meet me in New York. He'll only be in New York for like 2 days just for the wedding. But I genuinely, like, I know myself and I know the entire time I'm in New York, I'm just going to be, like, missing him and just, like, sad that I'm not with him. I know this sounds psychotic, guys, but, like, it's true because when I went to New York to surprise my mom to tell her I was pregnant, I was there for, what, like, 3 days, and it was just, like, it was kind of hard. Like, I just missed him so much, and so I really want to, and, like, I'm just determined. It's a 12-hour drive. My plan would be to split it up and do 6 hours one day, stay in a hotel with Asher that's dog friendly, and then 6 hours the next day, and then obviously same thing on my way home. But my mom is saying with me being, I guess I'll be like over 7 months pregnant, not to do it. My back will go, and like I have been having kind of back problems, but whatever. But like at the same time, you're still sitting on a plane for a couple of hours. Like, you know what I mean? I just really want Asher to be able to come with me, but is that like a nightmare? Am I going to be setting myself up for absolute disaster? So if you've been pregnant and you can remember what it was like at like, I don't know, I guess it'll be just a little over 7 months pregnant. Is it doable? Is it doable? And I'm not even saying, is it going to be the most enjoyable thing in the world? Because obviously driving is just not fun. But is it doable? Let me know, please, because I obviously have to make that decision pretty soon. But anyway, I think I am going to end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't really know what the next one's going to be. I might start another one with my mom still here because she's still here a few more days, or I might not. We will see. Stay tuned for the surprise. Not really. Okay, bye.